प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः।
ॐ प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. We are studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita with Shankar's commentary, and in the 9th chapter we are up to Shloka 15. And Bhagavan is telling, basing upon what he has told in the 4th and 5th Shloka, that I am penetrating, pervading all that is, but without a manifest form. So all things are in me only, but if I am caught, if I am seen to be present in all beings, then you cannot say that beings, that I am in beings, because then beings lose their relevance. And you cannot also say that beings are in me, because you will see only me. And that is my trick, God's trick, that though He is not in the beings, and yet He is sustaining them. They are born from me. I am sustaining them. I am making them grow. That is my special trick. Now, if this spirit is absorbed in the mind, then those who are sinful cannot think of this. And Bhagavan turns to his avatarhood and says they cannot recognize me. And they think I am somebody low. But those with broad heart, big heart, expensive heart, unselfish people, and punyakarak, doing virtuous deeds, they, with undivided mind does not go here and there, their mind, they worship me because they know me to be the beginning of all beings and unchanged, aware. I'm not reduced, I'm not growing. How do they worship me? Satatam kirtayantamam. Always they talk about me or sing about me, and they struggle to worship me, holding on to strong vows. And they salute me, seeing me in all beings. They are always humble and they feel God in all. So they salute all beings, they salute me in all beings. In this way, they are always connected with me in one form or the other, and they struggle to come nearer and nearer my nature. Some other people worship me in a slightly different way. And that I can say is like their knowledge itself is their sacrifice, because they are sacrificing their ego into me. But this type of people also are of three types. They are all worshipping me, but three types. Ekatvena, they know that amongst all gods, reality is one. So they worship any one form of God, taking it to be all. Or they see that same God is in all, so they worship some more deities without any conflict in the mind. They think they are worshipping God, even if they worship Rama or Krishna or Shiva or Jesus or Nirakar. And still some others, they know that wherever there are any beings, it is I who are manifesting all these. And so they worship me as all-pervading. They serve all beings lovingly, devotionally. They know I am present in all the beings. Wherever anybody is born, I am born there. And so they worship me with the knowledge of sacrifice in this form that they serve and worship and help everybody. Not everybody, me in everybody. Up till now, he has told this. Now, what happens? You can worship God with the knowledge that He is all in how many ways? In how? Because He is everything, so you can come in relation with Him in infinite ways. No end to that. So that knowledge is same, that He is in all. But special love to God takes some form. And so, see what I am. I am all pervading. But how many forms I can be worshipped? So we read Shloka 16, Aham kraturaham yajna swadaham aham aushadam mantroham aham evajam aham agniraham hutam. Kratu is a special type of havan which lasts longer, that is called kratu. Or if the animal sacrifice is there, then it is kratu. So kratu is a form of yajna. I am that kratu. You see, God's all-pervasive, all-penetrative nature is of what type? I am that kratu. So people worship me as kratu. When they do havan, they know they are worshipping me. So that is a form of worship of God. Am yajna. Now the other yajnas which do not have the special kratu type, that also I am. I am the special yajnas, I am the ordinary yajnas. So people every day do ordinary yajna, but they know that I am in that yajna. So through their daily yajna, they worship me because of the knowledge. Swadaham am aushadam. Swada is normally the offering made for forefathers. We say Om Swaha, that is for gods. Om Swadha, that is for males. And Aushadam means, Aushadam, the literal meaning is medicine. But remember, Shankar says, Shudvyadishcha chikitsatam pratidinam bhiksha aushadam bhujyatam. If you take hunger as a chronic disease, then how you treat the chronic disease? By taking bhiksha as medicine every day. So, aushadam will mean the ordinary food looked at as medicine for our chronic disease of hunger. Or you can have some other meaning, because aushadam normally means medicine. So, swada you need not relate to the maize. Swada means what we eat itself is swada, and aushadam means in case of sickness, what we take is aushadam. So, because God is everything, even when you take medicine for sickness, you should know that they are worshipping me, they are depending upon me, I am that medicine. And what you are offering for men, I am those men, so that offering also I am. Your food is I am. So this all-pervasive nature of God allows us, with that knowledge that God is everything, to come in relation with God in so many ways. Now, separate parts of the yajna, mantra, the mantra chanted while doing yajna, I am that mantra, I am all-pervading, I am all-penetrating, so that mantra also I am parts of yajna. Aham eva ajam, that which sacrifice like ghee, that also I am. Aham Agni, the fire in which you are sacrificing, also is a form of God. Aham Bhutam, and that putting in the fire itself, I also am. See the funny, all pervasive, all penetrative nature of God. So this may mean in two ways. That spoon you are putting, but you should meditate, you can meditate as you are worshipping God, even when you are using the spoon. When you are putting something in fire, you can see that fire is God. Like that, mantra chanting, it is God, He is God. Or while doing Havan, you should think that all these are God. So either this or that, everything is God, and so we can come in relation with Him in so many ways because of the knowledge that God is the transcendent, immanent reality, all pervading, all penetrating. Shankar says, Yadi bhuvi prakarai upasate katham tvameva upasate iti ataha. We ask a question, if you say that you worshipped in various ways, how it is that you are worshipped even in various ways? That is what is replying now, that because I am everything, so whatever the way they worship is me. The consciousness should be correct. That we are worshipping God. If the idea is that we are worshipping God, then any form of worship is all right. Am krato shrauta karma bheda. It is a type of the Vedic Havan. Am eva, am yajna smarta. So the Smritis also prescribe some yajna. Shrutis prescribe some yajna. So Shankar says, Shruti prescribe yajna. Shrauta. Generally, the animal sacrifice was in Vedic yajnas. Smriti yajnas were simpler. So meaning comes out same, that with sacrifice or without sacrifice, animal. With Vedic Havan or Smriti Havan, all types of Havan I am. Kimcha Sada Annam Aham Pitrubho Yad Diyate. So Sada means that food which is given to the mains. Aham Aushadam Sarva Pranive Yad Adyate Tad Aushadsa Shabda Vachyam. That which is eaten by all beings is called Aushada. We are saying because it is treatment of the chronic hunger. Athava, second meaning, Sada iti sarva prani sadharanamandam. So Sada can mean the food which is taken by all beings. Aushadamiti vyadhi upashamartham bheshajam. Aushadam is the medicine taken to cure a disease. So that also I am, this also I am. And so every action can be turned into worship with the proper consciousness that God is in all. I especially think God is here, so I'm free to worship Him that way. Mantra aham yena pitrubhyo devata bhascha avidiyate. So when you are doing a havan, we chant mantra with ending in swaha for gods. And we chant mantra ending in sada for the mains. So both types of mantra I am there because everything is in an unmanifest way. Manifestation is mantra, presence is His. Aham eva ajam havicha. Aham ajam is the ghee which is sacrificed. Havi. Chaha. Agni yasmin huyate sa agni. And that in which it is burned, that is called Agni. Aham eva, that also I am. Aham bhutam havana karmacha. The action of offering itself is also I am. That is penetrating and pervading. Not only things, but actions and everything is He. Now, some relational relations. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamaha vedyam pavitram onkara ruksama yajurevacha. I am the father of this universe because everything is born out of me. So, now here the hint is that people have different mental constitutions. Some people are more attached to their fathers. So they are generally obeying and all that, worshipping their fathers. But I am all fathers. So while worshipping the father, they can easily think they are worshipping God, or they are devoted to God, taking God to be our father. Because God is everything, God is present in our physical fathers, or God Himself is our father. Because we think we are coming from God. So see, two ways in this Jagato. Of all that which goes away, I am the father, their fathers I am their father, Mata. I am the mother, because this mother also gives birth. But main difference is only mother is felt very near for some people. Some people are more attached to father, some people are more attached to mothers. Or in a way, mother is very near. So, all the mothers are God. God is our mother. So, this also is translated in two ways. Either while loving their mother and worshipping her, honoring her, they are conscious that God is in their mother. Or God, they are not thinking of their physical mothers. They are thinking of God as my mother. The relationship is mother relation. Dhata. Dhata has two different meanings. Dhata is karma phala vidhata. You are doing a karma, the karma is over, phal you will get after death. So who remembers? God remembers all the karmas. And so He gives in the next life. Dhata also means, now if we take in feminine gender, then it will mean the midwife. The lady generally who helps delivery and taking care of the child for some days, that is dhata. Some people become attached to that dhata. Thakur became loving that Dhani Kamarini, the ironsmith, blacksmith lady, and she used to feel she is the mother. And Thakur used to ask her to give him this food or that food. Even on the sacred thread day, he said, I will take my first diksha from her. So, Dhata, she helped Chandramani at the time of Thakur's delivery. So, she is Dhata. Pita, Ma. Now, this also can be thought of two ways. Some children, for whatever reason, are more attached to their grandfather rather than father and mother. Because father and mother may not have time to look to the children, or simply they are more fond of grandparents. So, God, they can think of those grandparents as God. They can think of God as my grandparent. How? Because when I think of my father, the physical father may come before me in my eyes. So, it is sometimes difficult to feel father as God, God as father. But we know that all fathers have their father. All fathers have God as their father. And so God is my grandfather. That is a very natural relation with some people. They love God as their grandfather because all fathers, physical fathers, they remember. But their attachment is to the grandfather. Grandfather tells them stories or teaches them or this or that, he has more time. Anyway, because they think, when they think of their fathers, their actual fathers come before their eyes, and it becomes difficult for them to think of God as father. But all fathers have their father, that is called grandfather, and that surely, easily they can feel God as a grandfather. God being all and interpenetrating and all pervading, you can think of God in so many ways other than this human relationship with them. With them, object of knowledge. God is only worthy of being known. What will you gain by knowing this or that or gold or silver or this or that or that? But if you know God, you know everything. So some people worship God by their attempt at knowing Him. They worship God knowing that He is the only object fit for being known. Pavitram, pure. Now some people like purity. So what is pure? That they will use. But can there be anything more pure than God? God is one without a second. So there is no adulteration possible in God. Or God has the power of purity. And they like purity. So they worship God. Most pure is God. So they worship God. In so many ways, you can think of purity as God. Omkara. Some people read this as Pavitram Omkara. The Omkar which is pure. Omkar is always pure. So Omkar which is pure, God is that Omkar which is pure. God is the Omkar which always is pure. Now Omkar is the name of God. A means Srishti, U means Sthiti, means Pralay, Om means God, Srishti Pralay is God, or in many ways. Om can be thought of as all things are nothing but names, names are nothing but sounds, all sounds are nothing but Om. So in this way also they can, and this Om is very pure. So they can think of God as Pavitram Omkara. There are many people who only will take name of Om, thinking that this is the most Pavitra, this is the most holy, and this is definitely God only. God is penetrating, God is all pervading. So this Om means God. Rig, Sama, Yaju. Three Vedas were thought to be original. Fourth was a later development, Atharvaveda. So, Ruk, Sama, Yaju, Ch. And Ruk, Sama, Yaju. This also can be taken in two ways. Some people take Rigveda is God, Yajurveda is God, some, or all the three Vedas are God. God is all the three Vedas. That sentiment, you can read the Vedas or you can work. You know in the Sikh that Guru Grantha Sahib is worshipped just like we worship a deity. They offer bhog, naivedyam to them. They do this chamar venjana to them. So, Shastra or the Vedas, I am them. So I am all the scriptures. They can be worshipped through the scriptures. Scripture as pratik of God, in how many ways you can get related to God and worship Him because He is all pervading and all penetrating. Shankar says Kimcha, and moreover, Pita, Janayita, Father, Aham Asya Jagato, I am of this world. Mata, Janayatri, giving birth, Mata also, I am of this world. Dhata, Karma, Phalasya, Pranibhyo, Vidata, were just explained. All beings get fruits of their karma, that who gives? God. Pitama, Pitu Pita, Father's Father. Vedyam, Veditavyam, to be known. Pavitram, Pavanam, Omkara cha, Ruksama Yaju eva cha. Omkara also, Ruksama Yaju also. Now, some more relations. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Surit Prabhava Pralaya Sthanam Nidhanam Bijam Avyayam. Gati means final goal of life. What is the final goal of life? God. God is the final goal of my life. So I love God. So I worship God. Why? As what? Not as father, mother, this or that, but as final goal of life. I worship God. Bharta, nourishing, nourisher of this world. We have taken the example the other day of the frog in a stone. So I am the nourisher of this world. Prabhu, now Ishvara and Prabhu, there is some shade of difference. Ishvara may be God or ruler of all. Prabhu means generally my God. That personal factor has come. My God, my God. So I am the my God of everybody. Sakshi. Sakshi means unchanging witness, unbiased witness. Unbiased, unchanging witness. Now God is all, God sees all, God does not change. So God can be taken as a Sakshi. Otherwise, in the world also, God is Sakshi. We feel there is nobody here, but there cannot be any place where God is not there. God is all pervading, all penetrating. So wherever, whatever we are doing, God is seeing it. And God does not change. So God is Sakshi. Now, in the physical world, there is a temple called Sakshi Gopal. A man had something for which there was no outside witness. And he requested, the court wanted him to produce some witness. So he requested that God, and God went to the court to say, yes, I have seen he has done like this. So these are very direct experiences of devotees. Nobody might have seen me, but God has seen me. So I am the Sakshi. Every time, so many ways, you are doing something good or evil. Don't think nobody is seeing you. God is always seeing you. If you are doing something bad, also God is seeing you. If you are doing something good, also God is seeing you. So God is always the permanent witness. Nivasa, where do we live? In this body. The only high order jnanis have that consciousness. In Calcutta, in Howrah, we live in God, God being the all-pervading, God being the all-container, God being the interpenetrating reality. We all stay in God. There is a Christian way. Don't put your foot here, don't put your shoes there, because this is God, that is God, that is God. So, God is the place where we live. Sharanam. Sharanam is little subtle to properly understand. Sharan means refuge. Now, two kings at war. One is defeated. Then he says, I am surrendering to you. Please accuse me. You leave him. Again he gathers force and attacks you. So, there is no Sharan. Sharan, Gyaneshwar Maharaj has defined that ornaments, if they know, if they come to consciousness, they will understand that they are nothing separate from gold. All the design, this and that is nothing but gold. That is Sharanagati. So if I know I am nothing, I have nothing, I am nothing other than God, then that is Sharanagati. I am not acting, He is acting. That is Sharanagati. So in this real Sharanagati, God says you can think of me as the final surrendering for all beings if you know that He is the unchanging reality. Surit. Surit is a special friend. Ordinary friends are your friends so long as you are friends. But if you do not do good to him, if you do something bad to him, he does not change. He is always friendly to you. This is God. God does not mind if you do 100 things insulting him, but once you surrender to him, he remembers. So, Surit, Prabhava, I am the origin of all things. Pralaya, I am the final goal of all things. Sthanam, I am the continuity in beings, that also I am. Nidhanam, Nidhan is a store in which things are kept. Maybe at the time of Pralaya, they will come out from there afterwards. Bijam, you can think of God as the eternal seed of this universe. Eternal seed. Avyayam. I do not change, yet appear as all. I appear as all, yet I do not change at all. A very important statement for God. Shankar says, Kimcha gati karma phalam bharta poshta poshan karta Prabhu Swami, my Lord. Sakshi pranimam kruta krutasya sa, what he has done, what he has not done, all beings he sees. Nivaso yasmin pranino nivasanti, that in which the beings live. Sharanam artanam prapannanam artihara. Sharanam means if you are afflicted and you surrender to God, that affliction he will remove. That is Sharanam. Surit pratyupakara anapeksha san upakari. Without thinking whether you are doing good to him or not, he does good to you. That is Surit. Prabha utpatti jagata pralaya praliyate asminiti. So Prabha and Pralaya both God. Tatha sthanam tishtati asminiti. Sthanam is where they stay. Because he has talked of utpatti and pralaya, so he talks of sthiti also. Iti. Nidhanam nikshepa kalaantara upabhogyam praninam. Something you keep reserved to be enjoyed or eaten afterwards. That is called Nidhanam, store. Bijam praroha karanam praroha dharminam avyam. So some people have the characteristic that they grow. For all such beings, he is the cause of their growth. He is their growth. Avyayam yavat sansara bhavitvad avyayam. Let there be moons and stars and till all moons pass away, till all it will never change. So God is avyayam because he is present during this moon, that moon, during the up to Pralaya, he is always there. Next cycle also is there. Nahi abhijam kinchit arohati. Nothing can grow without a seed. And that seed God is. Because everything is God. Nityam cha aroha darshanat Bija Santati Praroha Darshanat. Bija Santati. Bija continues. And seeing that continuity, he says that I am eternal, I am Nitya. Because everything in the world appears to be continuous, he is the cause of continuity. Na veti iti gamyate bijam avyayam. If you take, then that bija does not undergo change because it is the bija of gross, subtle, small, big. So actually it does not undergo any change and it appears as the world. Tapami aham aham varsham nigrunnami utsrjami cha amrutam chaiva mrityuscha sadasat cha aham arjuna. Tapami aham, being sun, I scorch everybody. Or heat of the world is necessary to maintain our life. He is that maintainer. Aham varsham, and I am the rain. Without rain we could not have lived. He is that rain. Nigrunnami, as the sun, I soak up all the waters. Nigrunnami. Utsrujami, and when the rainy season comes, I drop them. So the rain, cause of rain, rain itself, all that is God, the all-pervading reality. Many people worship God when they see cloud sending rain. They become so happy. Oh God, you have sent me rain. My crops will grow. So they worship God as rain. And they are conscious that this rain is nothing but God's grace or God Himself. Amrutam Chaiva. Some people do not die. Some people live very long. So God is that longevity or God is that non-doing, non-dying. So that also God is. Mrityascha. No, is Mrityu by devil? No. God takes away everything from the world, is swallowed. So that also is God. This death also is God, a form of God. Some people like that. They like whole being is not there, the world is empty, God has withdrawn everything. Such situation they like. So that also is a manifestation of God. Sad asatya aham arjuna. Sad means what I see is called Sat. What I do not see is called Asat. Otherwise, total absence Asat, that cannot be God. Total absence of anything cannot be there at all. So that is not the meaning. Sat and Asat means relative terms. I am Arjuna, I am all that. Kimcha, moreover, tapami aham aditya bhutva. I heat of the world being sun. Kaichit rashmi bhi ulbanaihi. So he is connecting tapami, varsham, nigrunnami, all that. Huh? Being sun, I soak up everything by my rays. And through some rays, utsrujami, I send back. Puna nigrunnami, I take up again. Kashit rashmivi, ashtavi mase puna utsrujami pravrushi. For 8 months he soaks up, for 4 months he sends rain, all that is he. Amritam chaiva devanam, gods are said to be immortal. I am that immortality of the gods. Mrityu cha martyanam, and those who die. I am the death for those who die. Sat yasya yat sambanditaya vidyamanam. If something stands in relation to me, I call it truth. Something does not stand in relation to me, I take it asat. So all that stands in relation to beings also I am, all that stands not in relation with others also I am. न पुनः अत्यंतम एवं असत भगवान स्वयं. Bhagavan cannot be absolute negation. Karya karaneva sadasati. Another meaning of Sat and Asat is that Sat is the effect, Asat is the cause. Subtle, gross. ये पूर्वोक्त अनुवृत्ति प्रकारे एकत्व पृथक्त्वादि विज्ञाने यज्ञ मां पूजयन्त उपासते ज्ञानविदा ते यथा विज्ञानम मामेव प्राप्नुवन्ति. यथा विज्ञानम, as per their consciousness, they get me only because they know me to be this or this or this or this. Anuvutti prakare, that means several sequences. Now, so easy to think of God, but some people, they are only thinking of karma and its fruit. They cannot think of anything else. So, they will miss the boat. They have no God consciousness. If they think of God, they will almost think He will give us the result. But they believe that the mantra or the action is so samartha or capable that that itself will give them fruit. Or God will give them fruit. But they are interested only in fruit and in heaven. So they fall out of this. In how many ways God can be worshipped? And yet some people have no consciousness of such a God and they are addicted to doing karma and getting result. So what can they do? They do like that. Vidya mam samapa puta papa yadnairishva sargatim prarthayante te punyam asadya surendra lokam ashnanti divyan div. Tomorrow, mind does not go after this. We'll take it up tomorrow. What we did today, 16, 17, 18, 19, okay, sufficient. Slowly we'll go. This karma people, they are out of that range. So that is not the way to worship me. We'll take it up tomorrow. Om Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Amrita Due Namaha. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Prapanna Parijataya Totravitraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamritaduhe Namaha.